Hi, this is a quick 3-minute video on this.
Okay, in this video we're going to be looking at a quadratic simultaneous equation. So basically the thing to look out for is that it creates two decimal places, so almost immediately I'm going to be thinking about things like using the quadratic formula. However, to begin with, what I'm going to say is the value of y must be equal to 2 minus x, and all I've done is rearranged that first equation, and then I can take that value of y and put it directly into my second equation. So rather than writing y, I'm going to write 2 minus x multiplied by 2 minus x, and that all equals 9. And then really it's a case of, initially at least, expanding that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to write that as x squared plus 4 minus 4x plus x squared, again, equals 9. Gather up the like terms and make it look a little bit tidier. Is going to be 2x squared minus 4x minus 5, and that equals 0. Now don't forget, when we're using the quadratic formula, we're going to have to make sure the equation equals 0. So I'm just going to write the quadratic formula on the side here as x equals minus b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. Now you don't need to memorize that. It's good if you do. Don't necessarily need to. It's actually going to be given in the formula sheet to you. The thing that you do need to know is the value of a is going to be 2, so a equals 2. The value of b is going to be negative 4. And the value of c is going to be negative 5. Now with all of these negatives around the place, what I'm going to do is rewrite the formula, but this time I'm going to use brackets. So if I write this then as x equals negative, and then b is minus 4, and that's going to be plus or minus the square root of minus 4 squared. Now don't forget that will be a positive number, minus 2 times negative 5, and that's all going to be divided by 2 times 2. Okay, now there's a couple of different ways of solving this particular one. It might be better for you to work out the area under the square root first, which is called the discriminant, and you should get the square root of 56. So I've got two values of x. I've got x equals 4 plus the root of 56, all divided by 4, and then I've got x equals 4 minus the square root of 56, all divided by 4. Okay, when I plug all of that into a calculator, I'm going to get two values. I'm going to get x equals 2.8708, and don't forget that I need the answer to two decimal places, so I'm just going to put in brackets there 2.87 just for the for the purposes of the video, and then I've got a second value of x which is minus 0.8708, and again to two decimal places that would be minus 0.87. Okay, and then really if you remember right from the very beginning we said the value of y was going to equal 2 minus x, so I can take that value and I can plug it directly into here. So y equals 2 minus x, and I'm using the full value of 2.8708, so therefore I'm going to get y equals negative 0.8708, and again to two decimal places that's going to give me minus 0.87. so that's my first value of x, and that's my my first value of y. And then I'm also going to use y equals 2 minus x on my second solution here, and I'm going to get that y is equal to 2.8708, and again to two decimal places that 2.87, so that's going to give me my second value of x and my second value of y, and that would be the answer to this particular question. Please do download the video or download the question, have a go at this solution for yourself.
Okay, so I hope the video was useful. Please do add a comment below if you're not sure about anything. I'll always come back to you. Subscribe to the channel. I'll look forward to seeing you inside the next video.